Potential means you haven't done anything yet. Develop a willingness to be disliked. This will grant you the freedom to do what needs to be done, even if it's unpopular. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, you could miss it. Learn how to change a flat tire on your vehicle. You may not lead a comfortable life with a single source of income. You need to build others. There are only two things wrong with money: too much or too little. Age is a high price to pay for maturity. You should never trust a woman who tells you her true age. There are things in life we don't want to happen, but have to accept. Keep thinking about what is not working today, and I promise you that your tomorrow won't either. Live life fully, regret nothing. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. A little selfishness is enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors that will do. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. We cry over people, but what about time? Time is also never going to come back. Time is everything, and one day it will define you. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. If you want a woman to keep loving herself, try to instill in her the idea that you are in awe of her beauty. You can't change other people, and it's rude to try. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. If someone is trying to bring you down, it only means you are above them. I have learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Blessing in life will be repeated until they are awarded. Many people take no care of their money till they come early to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Honesty is the best policy, even when it's difficult. Pay attention. You are always responsible for how you act, no matter how you feel. Hard times are often blessings in disguise. People will walk in and out of your life, and those you least expect will become past remembrances of a temporary time you once thought was permanent. An educated memory depends on an organized system of associations, and its goodness depends on two of their peculiarities. First, on the persistency of the associations, and second, on their number. Do not postpone joy for the sake of the future. The morrow is promised to no one. Celebrate your existence. True wisdom requires both thinking with our head and understanding with our heart. If you expect the world to be fair with you because you are fair, you're fooling yourself. That's like expecting the lion not to eat you because you didn't eat him. Until you become comfortable with being alone, you will never know if you're with someone out of love or out of loneliness. Love is the language of the soul. Breathe. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Nothing is irreplaceable. A habit is not a need. We fall, we break, we fail, but then we rise, we heal, we overcome. Patience is power. The doctor is a philosopher, for there is no great difference between wisdom and medicine. The fear you don't confront becomes your limit. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. Take it by persuasion, not by force. Don't be afraid to say, "I don't know," and seek knowledge from others. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some may exploit your generosity. Always strive to be yourself. Don't pretend to be or behave like someone else. Being yourself makes life more interesting due to your roots, ideals, and aspirations. Sharing your accomplishments is essential, but avoid the pitfall of oversharing every minor success. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. Don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. We are defined by what we give up, what we sacrifice, and what we reject. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and think of what could go right. Start saving your money. Don't spend it on homes you can't afford, fancy cars, and running your credit cards to the max. In the end, you'll be much happier. Take time to enjoy life's simple pleasures. It's in these moments that we often find the most joy. Expect nothing from nobody. The root of all suffering is attachment. keep going. It's up to you to pick yourself up and carry on. Everything you've ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. Your progress does not need to be seen or validated by others to be real. Forgive your old self. You've changed. The only limits you have are the ones you set for yourself. Being true to yourself may lead to loneliness, but it's worth it. Live in reality as it is, not as you wish it was. You can't make people love you the way you love them. The best response to criticism is to smile and forget. Success is what happens after you've survived all your mistakes. We live longer when we are too busy living. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to get the best. What is a bad man but a good man's job? Move with strategy, not emotion. Be honest with everyone. It's not good to lie to get something. Honest people are welcome everywhere, while dishonest ones are usually avoided. Never be so loyal that you betray yourself. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. There is but one cause of human failure, and that is man's lack of faith in his true self. You can't always be nice. That's how people take advantage of you. Sometimes you have to set boundaries. The more you give, the more you receive. The heart that shares is the heart that's full. If you want to know who controls you, look who you are not allowed to criticize. Life is too short. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. If it's meant to be, it will happen. The only person that is going to make them happen is you. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Learn to overcome your fears so that you can reach your full potential. Only then will you understand how high you can soar. Pretending to be perfect doesn't make you perfect. Your parents were correct multiple times, even if not academically qualified. Stop insulting them when they advise you. Someday isn't even a real day, although for some people it's every day. you'll ruin your life trying to make everyone happy. Challenge yourself. It is the only path to growth. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. I escaped anxiety, or no, I discarded it, because it was within me in my own perceptions, not outside. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes a sacrifice. If someone's absence brings you peace, you won't lose anything. If your absence doesn't affect them, your presence never mattered. Only two things we'll regret on the deathbed: that we are a little loved and little traveled. Remember, some of the best times of your life haven't even happened yet. Anyone you love can die anytime. Cherish them. Success and failure are fuzzy concepts that only exist in your mind before you do something, not after. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. You don't have to rush into marriage before you're 30, but you don't have to delay after you're 30 either. One day, the people that don't even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. Confidence does not come from an expectation of success, it comes from a comfort with failure. True love is endless. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one. You're the only person who has to be with yourself 100% of the time, so start liking yourself and who you are. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. The world is what it is. You are what you are. Never be so kind you forget to be clever, and never be so clever you forget to be kind. Both sleep and insomnia, when immoderate, are bad. An apology without change is just a manipulation. The days are long, the years are short. Heard this after I had my first kid. Couldn't be more true. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. No matter how good a person you are, you will always be bad in someone's story. Don't ruin your health in order to earn money. You will end up spending your money to recover your health, and that is not reciprocal. Weak people revenge strong people, forgive intelligent people ignore. Always seek to be and remain at peace. This is fundamental to feeling great in your old age. A soul without peace lives submerged in anxiety and depression. All endings are also beginnings, we just don't know it at the time. Accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go, no one else. Stop asking why they kept doing it and start asking why you keep allowing it. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. A happy life is not a life without stress. It's a life of meaningful stress. Lower your expectations. Having high expectations of yourself and others is a recipe for chronic dissatisfaction in life. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. You can say and do all the right things, but will bump heads regardless. The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. Children make so much noise you can't think, but when they leave the house forever, the silence is maddening. Be grateful for the little things in your life. When I free myself from who I am, I become who I can be. In the face of adversity, remember that diamonds are made under pressure. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want to impress people that they don't like. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. You attract what you want to attract. Better become better. Don't forget that very often the best medicine is to live on without it. Your relationship with others is a direct reflection of your relationship with yourself. Depression is like a woman in black. If she turns up, don't shoo her away. Invite her in, offer her a seat, treat her like a guest, and listen to what she wants to say. So many people love, you don't focus on the people who don't. Win in your mind, and you will win in your reality. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for your peace of mind. The answer is always no until you ask. If you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals. Hurting them back will not heal your pain someday. You will look back and know exactly why it had to happen. Either change yourself or change your environment, or both. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. If you're not dating to marry, you're dating for heartbreak. Never let yesterday use up today. Take care of your reputation. It's your most valuable asset. Stop explaining yourself and telling people everything you owe no one any explanation of what you do. Forgiving doesn't make the person who hurts you feel better, it makes you feel better. One day or day one, you decide. You can't change someone who doesn't see a problem with their actions. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. To wish to be well is a part of becoming well. What distinguishes all love from lust is the fact that it bears an impression of eternity. People don't resist change. They resist being changed. Life is a one-time offer. Use it well. Life's a one-time offer. Pursue happiness. A profession should initially be an act of love and not a marriage of convenience. Trying to forget someone means remembering him all the time. Knowledge is not free, you have to pay attention. The faster you do the things you avoid, the faster you get the good things you want. Embrace the long game. Patience is the ultimate competitive advantage in the game of life. Your tomorrow can be very different from today if you try. We cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Life is too short to always play it safe. Let go a little and just let life happen. The reason you want to be better than someone else is the reason why you aren't. People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. Sometimes you just need to be a bit selfish, put yourself first, and think about what is best for you. Great things never come from comfort zones. The purpose of our lives is to give birth to the best which is within us. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch up. You can't make anyone love you, and you can't force yourself to love anyone else. Not everyone is going to understand your journey. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past. Wisdom is of the future. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Holding grudges will never harm people you hate, only you. It's not about having what you want, but wanting what you have. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it. As if you had chosen it, always work with it, not against it. Make it your friend and ally, not your enemy. This will miraculously transform your whole life. Time defines you. You will not be defined well by anything other than time. Anywhere can lead your life. I can lead a good one. Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you do not, the sun will soon set, and you with it. Embrace every opportunity, for regrets come from the chances we didn't take. Some moments are nice, some are nicer, some are even worth writing about. Quietly work. Let success speak up. Time spent comparing yourself to others is time spent on wasteful thoughts. Be humble enough to know you aren't better than anyone, but wise enough to know that you're different than the rest. By perseverance, the snail reached the ark. Some talk to you in their free time, and some free their time to talk to you. Learn the difference. Take good care of your health. Without health, nothing will matter. The only constant in life is change. Embrace it, and you'll grow. Life is not always fair. People that lie and cheat can often come out on top, but no matter how bad a situation may seem, you just have to keep battling on. Thanks for watching. To make sure you don't miss any future videos, please click the circular subscribe button in the middle of the screen. You can also check out more videos on the left or our playlists on the right. Don't forget to like and share to help us spread the word. Thanks you.